Played with the symphony once, and actually played with the Mar16 band as well. I got to conduct it there. So this is my third time with this. Really like this piece of music, and these guys have done a wonderful job learning it and really bringing the music out of it. So here we are. Gershwin, Rhapsody in Blue.
want you to stay on the stage for a second. Please keep your seats. We're not quite done. I've saved this till the end. I wasn't quite sure where to put it. As well as being the MC for tonight, I was also asked, and I was very glad to accept the offer, to present some of our graduates this year with their graduate certificates. Every year, the Lions Band, it's been a tradition that we graduate in a graduating class, just like at high school. I can remember mine in 1997, and I was absolutely thrilled to receive my graduation certificate from a gentleman named Tim Michaels. So definitely, I was very happy to be here tonight, and I'm honored to be able to do this. We have a number of grads that are listed in your program, and I'm going to ask these individuals to come up, and I'm going to present them with a certificate, and then if they can just stay standing up here, I'm going to roast and toast them a little bit, maybe. But first, in a general sense, I want to say that my context, sort of the context with which I know most of these fine young people is through our marching program. Certainly some private lessons and some history that goes back a number of years, but mostly through our marching program. And most of what I'll say tonight is probably from that perspective. I've traveled with these people. I've worked with them. I've taught them. They've taught me some things. It's been very, very interesting. Last summer, I can honestly say that I've been teaching for a few years now. I've been performing for a lot more. And to stand with these folks on tour, it's been one of the proudest moments of my life. These young people are fine musicians and fine people. And I can remember when we won the Canadian Nationals last summer, and the whole ensemble had gone back to their housing site early, so it was just the staff and our drum major hanging out. But you don't like to come across as being kind of, happy that you won, although you are. And you can't help but feeling a little bit of pride. And it's not me, it's not anything that I did or any of the staff did, it's from how these kids performed. And I can honestly say that they did me proud, and they did the Lions Band proud, absolutely. I've got, let's see, 6 people here tonight. The first person on my list is Lindsay Adams. Lindsay Adams has 7 years of the band. She can't be here this evening, but I've got a certificate for her and a flower, and I'll probably talk to her individually later. Number 2 on my list is a gentleman named Evan Anderson. Evan, before you come up here, sit your hockey hair down there for a second. You're stealing my material, Evan. I've known Evan since he was then. In my grade 12 year, we were paired up with, what was it, grade 2 buddies. Yeah, and my buddy was this little Evan Anderson. And I think we were paired together because we both played the trumpet. And that was my first encounter with Evan. I've watched him grow up for the last 10 years into a very confident young man, very talented. It's been a pleasure to work with him. I've taught him private lessons on the trumpet, taught him marching, and he likes to give me a rough time, and I give it right back. So Evan, if you could come up. Evan spent 8 years serving in the Regina Lions Band. Evan. Steve primarily through marching. We've done some private lessons. One of the common sort of threads with all these kids is as seniors of the band last year and in the marching ensemble, I could look to each and every one of these 6 to provide me with some leadership on a consistent basis. Not necessarily being the most vocal or the most outgoing or giving somebody the roughest time or being a hard case, but just generally doing what you need to be doing and showing others and the younger folks how it's done and how to take care of yourself. And Steve Bullock is certainly a perfect example of that leadership. Next on my list is a young woman named Robin Murray. Robin has spent 11 years in the band. To prepare for this sort of unscripted remarks, I watched our tour video from last year, and a couple things stuck out about Robin for me. Robin had the privilege or the pain in the butt of having to travel with the staff quite a bit, because the staff would stay back after shows to get scores. The drum major would have to accept those awards on behalf of the whole corps, but the whole corps would be back somewhere, Lord knows how many miles away. So Robin got to spend a lot of time with the staff. This, I think it was a good plus for her, because she got Walmart trips that were unplanned, and trips out to wherever we decided to stop on the way back, you know, hanging out with the staff. But at this point in the night, it's usually the time where the staff likes to vent about what's either going right or going wrong with the judging or what to do or whatnot. And we're usually pretty discreet about it. Robin got caught on camera venting her frustrations, and she vented a little bit, but it was always a joy to have her around. Her perspective was unique. I watched her go from a new drum major. She was our drum major last year. Who was, the first time she took the podium, was a little less than what you call totally confident, into a very confident, a very competent drum major, and another fine leader for our band. So Robin Murray, 11 years. On my list, last, certainly not least, a young lady named Kristen Walker. She's got 10 years in the Lions band. I find this, I spent 11, 10 years somewhere there. It's just outstanding, the commitment that these kids make, and Kristen's no exception. Solid performer. I can count on her to be at rehearsals. General all-around good attitude. Just seems to enjoy being here, and I know from my perspective on the staff, enjoy having her there. Was certainly a great addition to my experience in the band, as were all these kids, but solid performer, another wonderful example of what the Lions band experience does for your children, your friends, the kids of the city. And Kristen, it's my pleasure to give you your 10-year certificate. That brings our evening to a close. I want to thank you all personally for being here this evening. I want to thank, another round of, I think, of applause for all of our performers is in order. Please check the Lions Band website, check the announcements here. These bands will all be performing again, I believe, at Springfest next week. Another fine performance to be sure. Thank you again for coming out tonight and supporting these fine young people in their musical endeavors. Everybody drive safe. I believe there's coffee, cake, cookies, whatever you want at the back. So please stick around and visit a little bit, catch up with some old friends if you'd like, and again, have a good evening.
Line up.
We're looking off to the left.
Left hand, top chair.
Close. Oh, I'm going close.
Where are they looking?
Oh, this isn't working, Bob. My camera's not working.
No.
Okay, picture without the
flowers.
I have to go back.
Oh, smile.
Okay, there. Ready? Bob, why won't the camera work? We're not
Because you don't know.
Just a sec, guys. Okay.
How you doing? You guys aren't even on.
Got it?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Also, like this has like 2 basketballs.
See? It's not me. Thanks. No? Okay, a cash fun picture, guys. Were they? I couldn't see through there. Okay. I know. Thanks, Mike. You did a really good job the whole evening.
I gotta go home. I gotta go.
Oh no.
I had it before it came.
Oh dear. Well, go have something to eat. Oh no. That's why you have a headache.
No, you know what? Now I know why I don't have a headache. Or why I do have a headache. I haven't had a coffee yet today.
Well, that's why.
That's it.
That'll
Had a
be
coffee?
Not had a drop of caffeine today.
You have a headache?
That's exactly why I got a headache, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I just pieced that together. It's usually I go to Tim's on the way to wherever in the morning. Very good job. Thank you. Okay, so here's her number. These are all the things she's like. But I mean, I know you can help her with this. Media is in Tanya Cameron? Oh, yeah.
Danielle, I realize I don't have you on film, so
Why? I'll have to get everyone on film. Oh, that's just a rule.
yeah.
Oh, these are all screwed up. No, Christian had, that's Christian's cell phone. You're so tired.
Are you done your course now?
No.
Or you still? Where's that from, Steve?
This is from Bobcha.
No.
Yeah?
Huh?
Yeah?
From Bobcha?
Yeah?
Huh? Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, I suppose she needed that probably.
Handmade.
Yep.
Are you gonna open it up and see what it looks like?
Take that one. Forgot
You can
about
open it. Hmm?
it. Oh, I bet you she forgot.
Oh, yes.
Bobcha made.
Christmas, it's nothing new.
Mike, come here.
Oh, oh, yeah. That's for when you have your own place.
Very nice.
And always keep it. Never get rid of it. Sorry.
It's hot in here.
This is like Christmas.
He's mad now.
Isn't that for you?
It is hot in here for some reason.
Looks like a place. Here, dishes. Is that from me?
From me. You can go through it after tonight when we get home. Because it'll take.
Holy.
Oh, that was terrible.
There's pictures inside all the folders in there, and
Oh, it's lovely.
Oh, that's a lot of pictures.
not just pictures. There's all kinds of stuff. So you can go through it after when.
That's for me.
Yeah, I know.